This is Crystal the Foxy Colorist coming at you live with part two of my three-part new coloring books. Yes. Okay. This is from Dover Coloring Books. We have Favorite Wildflower Coloring Book. We have Common Weeds Coloring Book.
Oh,
And then we have Medicinal Plants Coloring Book.
say
Now, my
what?
motivation for getting, especially this one, I saw this one first, was because my husband, he cuts the grass now. And y'all, why he be cutting over my flowers, talking about I thought it was a weed?
What?
So I was like, okay, so we're gonna have some little lessons, okay? We're gonna have some lessons. A dandelion is a weed, baby. Okay, tulips are not. But yes. So this was my motivation for getting this particular coloring book. But let's flip through a few of the pages in case you are one of those individuals who cut over nice flowers that have been planted in a it's not even in the middle of the yard. It's sectioned off, and but yet you still run over them. I think you do that because you think that I'm gonna come out there and cut the grass, but I'm not. I'm gonna educate you. Okay, anyhow, honeysuckles. Okay, we used to suck on these as a kid. We used to pull the little stem out, and there used to be like a little drop of look something, and we would swear that was the best thing since sliced bread. But it says honeysuckle, a perennial vine, astic origin, orchards, roadside gardens, escaped from cultivation, despite attractiveness and pleasant scent. All right. A pernicious weed in many areas, flowers all summer. Now, I'm not gonna cut down any honeysuckles because they are right. They do smell wonderful. They really do. This isn't one I would cut down, and we are only gonna flip through a few of these pages. We're not gonna flip through a lot. Okay, so number one, I see that they have them on the front and back. Hmm. So we're gonna be limited, to what we can use as far as we can't really use alcohol markers, which I love. Now, this is talking about ironweed and milkweed, silkweed. But one thing that I love about this coloring book is that, first of all, I know I'm going to look up each one to see exactly how they really look. And I'm going to do my best to color it in that way. And then I can also learn, um, while I'm coloring. Yarrow, perennial, roadside, thin, poor soil, strongly odorous. It's an irritant. Hmm. We could use that to describe some people, but yeah, Crystal, don't do that. Y'all don't listen to me. Okay, shepherd's purse. European origin fields, wasteland lawns. Okay. Guys, very educational. Can't wait to color my first page. It's definitely gonna have to be with colored pencils or crayons. I'm gonna see if I can use a marker, a watercolor marker, if I just don't go back and forth. But just a very educational book. I know I need to find poison ivy in here because somehow poison ivy it tricks me sometimes. It really does. Whenever I go out in my yard, I always wear gloves and I make it a point to wear long sleeves and long pants. That's why I can't stay out there that long because I might faint. But I just love this book for its educational purposes. Y'all, this is called pigweed. Some of these names are interesting. Queen Anne's lace. Yes. So if you want to color, now, I know everybody has seen a dandelion. All right. But if you want to color, while also learning, something about plants, and look, I think it's in here. Yes. They have pictures of them in here. So I really don't even have to Google it. It's right here on the back as far as how to color it. Wild mustard, charlotte. Okay. Excellent. I just like it. Common Weeds Coloring Book. Weeds are not simply costly nuances. Nuisances. There I go. You're such a nuisance. Okay, there I go. Weeds are not simply costly. You're a nuisance, okay? With their often sinister beauty, remarkable. They adapt easily and vigor, and their frequent medicinal, narcotic, or nutritional uses. They can be fascinating members of the plant family. Okay, so now this is really sparking my attention. Okay, medicinal, narcotic, or nutritional uses, they can be fascinating members of a plant family. Okay, Linda B. I know Linda B has some stuff that she has in her yard. Yeah, talk to me. Talk to me. Yeah. The 45 weeds illustrated here are typical important weeds likely to be found almost anywhere in the United States. Full captions identify them with both botanical and popular names and offer descriptions, habitat, and weed lore. Each weed is shown in full color on the covers. Oh, guys, yeah, this definitely taps into the nerd in me, y'all. Y'all, the software engineer in me loves this. Okay, so yes, I cannot wait to read through this more than anything. Okay, all right. So this one right here, we're gonna look at this one, okay? Because medicinal plants coloring book. I'm very, very interested in this because so many people, when they're going like for like a natural remedy, because sometimes a lot of people have um all the horrible side effects from drugs. And they want to find something that's natural. Okay, so look, okay, so it tells you page 4, page 5. Awesome. Let's look at this. Let's look at a couple of pages in here because I'm interested. Excuse me. Okay, are we doing it again? Yeah. Front and back, y'all. So you got to be careful. Okay, let's talk about aloe vera. Okay, a perennial, 1 to 2 feet high, native to islands off the coast of North Africa and frequently cultivated in the Netherlands. Okay, so I can say for certain that I use aloe vera on my hair. Like I will take an aloe vera plant, I will slice the skin off of it. I will put it in a pan and let the water boil, okay, bringing out all of the different nutrients of the aloe vera plant. And once that water cools off, I'll put it in my hair and let it sit. Yes, it's very hydrating. Oh, guys, y'all, the balm of Gilead. I have a coloring book that has that on there. Yes. Okay, so this is a great book if you want to color and get a just an educational view on flowers because I love coloring flowers, weeds, all of it. This is a great series. This series right here is an excellent series where you can color and you can learn something at the same time. I know with my children, when they were smaller, I would take them out in the yard and we would go on just like, okay, we're going to go on a treasure hunt or we're going to go on a nature walk and we would pull up different things that I knew were weeds. Okay. My husband, I knew they were weeds and my kids and I would talk about them. This is something great you can do with your children, your grandchildren. Y'all go on a nature walk in your yard. You ain't even got to go very far, okay? In your yard. Now, put some gloves on you and your baby in case y'all end up picking up something that you're allergic to. But yes, these are fun things that I did with my children when they were small. Castor bean, yes. Also called the castor oil plant. Whose mother used to make them drink that mess? Yeah. I think that was a form of torture. I can still remember it going down, and it went down hard. Chamomile. Who loves chamomile tea? My hand is raised. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Okay. Jolly, do you have your hand up? Linda, coloring view. Are your hands raised? Whose hand is raised? I love this tea. This is a great tea if you don't sleep all the way through the night. Get you some chamomile tea. Put 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar in there. Okay, that's me snoring. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna drive you crazy with my little my nerd in me. Okay, medicinal coloring books. Let's look at wildflowers. Okay, so when you go on road trips, do you all see the beautiful wildflowers that are on the sides of the roads? I just love it when they just throw those things out there and when they grow, they're just so beautiful to me. My favorite wildflower coloring book. So again, they have the flower already colored and you just can do your best to imitate it. Oh, I'm gonna have some fun coloring this summer. If I don't want to color, if it's not my favorite, I'm not doing it. Okay. It's not my favorite ice cream. I'm not eating it. Okay. Favorite wildflower coloring book. Well, baby, they got it index. Will y'all look at this? Will you look at this? They have contents. They have an index of scientific names. This like being in the library with your Crayola crayons having a great time. Yes. Y'all see why I had to break this out. American Wisteria. I'm just going to say some of the names. Oh, I can't wait to read this. Oh, look at this. I love coloring this flower. Baby Blue Eyes. Oh, all right, guys. I just wanted to bring this other coloring book series to you. Just a series of books. And this is just so educational. They got the bloodroot. I know I've heard of that. I haven't heard of brunchberry. I heard of crunchberry, but that's a cereal. Um, I just wanted you to see this. Okay, this is the last one, y'all, I promise. Common wood sorrel. I thought this looks like four-leaf clovers. I know I've seen a lot of these in Creative Haven books. I'm gonna tell you this. So I'm gonna look through these pages of this book, and then it will be my goal. And this is just a personal goal. Shout out to somebody asked me a question, like it's the middle of the year, and she was like, what are your coloring goals going forward? I need to write these people's names down. And I love that because do you set coloring goals? And if you don't, that's fine because we got to set enough goals in life, okay? Sometimes you just want to color and not have a goal. But I once I learned these flowers, I really want to try to imitate their colors in certain pages. I really want to try that. All right. So let me end this particular video right here with these new coloring books that I purchased for my summer coloring fun and even beyond that. And I love these because of their educational purposes. Favorite wildflowers, medicinal plants coloring book, and common weeds. This right here, for my sweet husband of 21 years. This one is for you. Because why you be cutting down my flowers when you know that's not a weed? Okay. All right, y'all. This is Crystal the Foxy Colorist coming to you live from the Fox's Den with my educational coloring books. Yes, I can't wait to color in them. It's summertime 2025. Like I always say, keep it foxy. This is part 2 of 3. The third one's coming. Peace.